Oncolos. It seems it's oncolos.
No, today's a day against colors.
Yeah, my friends, welcome to today's events. My name is Lawson, aka Parenthesis, speaking on behalf of CDEV. Today is known as the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. It is a day set aside by the United Nations organizations on the resolution of 1987 that every 26th of June should be set aside as a day of creating awareness against the dangers that associate with drug abuse and illicit trafficking of drugs. So we have found it today very serious. It is something despicable, something that each and every one of us should stand against, to speak against, to work against. And what are we working against? The rate of drug consumption in the world today, especially among the youth, is very alarming. You can note that today, many youths in many countries of the world can no longer do their normal daily chores, daily businesses without stimulants. These stimulants are very harmful to their health. These stimulants are very harmful to their behavior because while they are on drugs, they tend to become animals. They tend to be animalistic. The human passion, as God has created them and put inside us, it becomes eroded, that they no longer see humans as people to be respected. They no longer see life as something worth living. A few days ago, I was on the road driving. I saw a young man riding a bike. He took off the bike on the highest speed gear, almost about flying. I shouted out of fear. Someone next to me said he is on colos. So what do you mean by colos? Say colos is a drug. Of course, we all attempt to remember the drug called Colorado, one of the contraband drugs. So today we are speaking against them. There are many of such drugs on the streets. Many of them have street names. Many of them have more than that. And we have to sensitize the world population, especially the teeming youth, these drugs, and to encourage them to resist the peer influence of taking drugs. We have so many harmful drugs like the Colorado. We have the crystal meth, or what they call methamphetamine. We have the popularly called Igbo. We have there are many of them to mention, and they are everywhere. The rate of their consumption is alarming. I am standing today as a spokesman of the foundation CDEV, and standing in solidarity with the United Nations, and standing in solidarity with every well-meaning global citizen who hates the menace of drug, to say no to drug trafficking, to say no to drug abuse, say no to the youth engaging themselves in illegal use of drugs. This year's theme is Stop Stigma, Discrimination, Strengthen Prevention. And what are we preventing? Strengthen prevention against drug abuse. Let us stop stigmatizing people who are victims of drug abuse, who have their life either totally or partially damaged as a result of drugs. Let's bring them back. Let's try to revive them. Let's rehabilitate them. Let's not throw them away. And let us keep on talking and sensitizing the public that drug taking is harmful to one's health before the society. So today is the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Say no to drugs. Don't use illicit what? Drugs. Bye till we meet again. I remain my humble self, Lawson, aka Parenthesis. Call me Parenthesis, you become my friends. See you in my next video.